The headlines: number of Myanmarese refugees in Kamjong will increase to 10,000 from 5,000 if proper survey conducted, says Asang Kasar. Four cadres of KCP PWG arrested, several arms and ammunition recovered. Ten individuals arrested in connections with the abduction of two youths, where one succumbed to injuries. Civil society organization terms ICJ's recent statements on immigrants' deportations illogical. Heavy gunfights between MPA and KNAB took place this early morning at Territorial Mapan near boundary. One KNAB dead, one AK-56 rifle recovered. And curfew relaxed in Infal East, West and Tobal district till 10 p.m. for Kaksin district till 8 p.m. In Bisnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Good evening, you're watching Primetime English News. Now the news in detail. Indigenous Peoples Forum's Manipur President Asang Kasar has expressed that the state government's statements that there are 5,000 refugees from Myanmar in Kamjong district shall increase to 10,000 if the state's authorities conducted proper survey. The statement was made today during a press meet held at the Kaubru halls of Manipur Press Club. Speaking to the media persons, Asang Kasar further stated that the numbers of refugees from Myanmar has increased manifold and this is well known to the people of Manipur. He stated that earlier the Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur had already apprised the Chief Minister to take up appropriate measure to contain and check the increased influx of Myanmarese refugees into the state. However, due to the inactivity of the state's governments, there has been a surge in the entry of refugees from Myanmar side. He further stressed that the state authorities must conduct proper survey in order to ascertain the exact numbers of Myanmarese refugees in Kamjong and other adjoining areas, and also stressed that if the only reports of the MLAs and the ministers are relied upon without verifying the actual figures, then the fate of our state looms in darkness. He also highlighted that the Manipur is currently facing the severe issues of influx of illegal immigrants from neighboring countries, posing a threat to the existence of the indigenous people in our states, and in such a condition, the state governments and the concerned authority must take a proper verification process.
Refugees, illegal immigrants, Lairami Haibase, Masi Kamjong district Katani. Technopal ki yaudri, Chandel district ki yaudri, Chua ki yaudri. Adu mayam ki Europa kanda, Kaya Oramgani Habase, Manipur ki Yelhomi Praja, Mayam, Lamina Ribasina, Migna Singh the Masi Kang the Bibase, I go say blind, like Naglaga, blind, Sarga Palaga Laboga, Chamanareva, Masi Sarga the Hunbegi Wanate, Adubu, Chantariva, Low River concert Aduga situation si compared to Bukanda. I quay Yelhomi, Natraga Manipuri. Praja, Manipur ki Praja, Laimina Riba, Punamak, Maite Pangal, Natraga Naga, Akwe, Kuki Ashengba, Natraga Maite, Hairiba Mayam Shina, Masi, Aquina, Kariasrat, House Hadatan, the Labokum, the Laba Hibase, Aquay Mayamna, Masi, Policia Maputoklaga, Aquay Sarka, Aquina Gana Tapa, Matautai.
Four cadres of KCP PWG have been arrested from Yaripok Bazaar areas by Tobal police, and 33 are Assam rifles acting upon the intelligence-based operation led by OC CDO Tobal under the supervision of Additional Superintendent of Police Tobal. The cadres were caught red-handed during extortion along with the various demand letters and arms and ammunition. The arrested cadre has been identified as Sinam Bizens at Mangang Mitai 38, son of S. Joy of Ingo Rock Awang Lekai, Thawal, Angom Ingo at Apas Singh 53, son of Let A. Kula Singhs of Nongpok Sekmai Ward number 3, Thawal, Warepam Zayanta Singh 36, son of Let W. Ibomcha Singh of Kamarans Makhalekai, Infal West District, and Oinam Naucha at Max Singh 24, son of O. Biren Singh of Modangpok Kunjao Awang Lekai, Infal West. All are active cadres of the proscribed outfits KCP People War Group, besides 5 mobile handsets, 2 numbers of 9mm pistols with 15 live rounds, 5 demand letters, 20 numbers of 5.56 mm ammunitions, 4 numbers of 7.62 mm ammunitions, and 1 A-star scar whites in color have also been recovered from their possessions. Case under 11 sections have been registered. A chilling incident unfolded in the Lilong Awang Lekai on May 14th after 2 youths were allegedly abducted at gunpoint by the unknown miscreants. The harrowing ordeals resulted in the death of one young man, while the others remains under treatments for severe injuries. The victims identified as MD Jahir Khan's alias Atomba 23 and MD Farid Khan alias Boycha 20, both hailing from the Kaibung Mathak Lekai in Tabal, were forcibly taken from Lilong Awang Lekai by a group of unidentified assailants who arrived in a 4-wheeler vehicles around 5 p.m. According to reports, the bodies of the abducted youth bore signs of brutal assaults when they were discovered. Tragically, MD Jahir Khan was pronounced dead upon arrivals at the Tabal hospitals in the early hours of the morning. Meanwhile, MD Farid Khan's critically injured in the incident is currently undergoing treatment at Ras Medicity. The Joint Action Committee JAC informs in response to the mother has issued an 48 hours ultimatums to the governments to apprehend the perpetrators. In protest against the heinous crimes, sit-in demonstrations was staged at Kaibung Mayai Lekai, where protesters asked authority to swiftly arrest the culprits and provide support for MD Farid Khan's medical treatment. Meanwhile, the state police has arrested 10 individuals in connections with this case. The arrested individual has been identified as Salman Khurshid, 29 years, sons of MD Salahuddin of Lilong Turel Ahanbi Boroi Makong, MD Manjur, 39 years, sons of MD Samir Urudins of Lilong Hauraibi Makhalikai, Hawaii-bombed gestures at Salamba, 29 years, sons of Let H. Yashkul Singhs of Tingri Awang Lekai, Infal West, Sinam Amsum 28 years, son of Sinam Buddha Chandra Singh, Sagol Bans Tera Lukram Lairak, Wainam Leonardo, Maite 25 years, sons of Let O. Toiba Singhs of Singzamai Chinga Makha, Infal West, MD Majibur 19 years, sons of MD Habibur of Mayang Infal, Konchak Awang Bia Mayum Infal West, Ilangbam Govind Singh 33 years, sons of Let E. Modhu Singhs of Sagolban Khanam Lairak Infal West, Mistress Yankubam Rajia 22 years, sons of MD Apik of Sora Mamang Lekai, MD Ajams Khan 32 years, sons of MD Hayai of Fungdrai Maning Lekai, and Mistress Sylvia 19 years, sons of Fakurudins of the Lilong Awang Lekai. Heavy gunfights between MPA and armed militants of the KNB took place this early morning at Taret Turil, Mapan near boundary. According to our sources, some cadres of the KNB would have been received severe casualties in the gunfight. It was confirmed that 1 cadre of KNB have been killed in the incidents and 1 AK-56 rifle was recovered from 1 dead body. However, no casualties in the MPA sites was reported in the incidents, but the sources was added. Civil society coalitions for human rights in Manipur and the United Nations disapprove of the recent statement made by the International Commission of Juries in relation to the deportation of 77 Myanmarese immigrants from Manipur to Myanmar. Concerning the discrepancies found in the statement, CSCHR wrote to the ICJ. Through these letters, CSCHR pointed out that their recent statements on the deportation of 77 Myanmarese nationals from Manipur to their native country is contradictory with ground reality. ICJ's conclusions on the issues of the illegal immigrations and the periodic exodus from the Myanmar to Manipur may be based on the misinformed or unauthenticated sources, as they do not align with the ground reality that we have observed and worked with over the years, said in the letter. It says that CSCHR is an organization working under the UN Declarations on Human Rights of Indigenous Peoples and the Universal Declarations of the Human Rights for several decades, and has been closely monitoring and addressing the issues of immigration due to the instability in our neighboring countries. However, they have never observed any instances where competent agencies dealing with the matters have breached or violated fundamental principles of human rights protection. The letter says that the recent repatriations of the 77 Myanmar nationals was conducted by the district administrations on both sides of the border. It also done as per their own choice to return to their respective villages as the situations in the area return to normal. They expressed a desire to resettle in their native villages, and there were no lapse or intentions of forcible deportation. Since the eruptions of the violent conflicts in Myanmar, thousands of Myanmar nationals have fled their homes and entered the sovereign territory of India in Manipur and Mizoram sectors since 2021. Initiatives have been taken by the governments to identify them, and several shelter homes has been built as temporary shelter. However, the majorities of the immigrants or the refugees have shown reluctant to stay in these camps and have opted to build permanent cottage in their local areas illegally. It adds that the letter also mentions about the survey conducted by the government's appointed cabinets subcommittee headed by the Minister Letpo Haukip in 2023. And now let's take a short break. Keep watching for more updates.
Agadoriba Satra Singh the Kanganzari Madudi need ki quite a difficult oiriba physics subject ki Amatangaira Panmei di Kesampat Hodam Rectal by spectrum physics that need regular course Yawiduna physics that 100 plus score Lobangam Bigani 100 plus score Sina Satra Singh grand total score da 560 plus Yobangam Handuna Rims Jipmer Jenims Nating by Institute Sing da MBBS Tambaki Kudong Sabadu Lobiu Maramashina Mai Pakla by MBBS Kaya Putopangam Kraba need physics ki top causing institute oiriba spectrum physics the lengths in Bidau Lagliba Megitan Kulum de Fawada amasung registration tobiho akaknaba satra kunmanga kakna saba batch sing oijagani pizariba kudong saba sing adudi batch khudingi ahanba lakpa satra 15 da on spot natragana group registration tobada lupalising amagi discount pizagani manipuri lon ngang ngamjadaba satra singi oina tonganba english ki batch leijagani smart interactive board ki matingna satra singbu difficult oiba concept sing hena laihanba ngamnabagi kudong saba pizari anoba topic oiba experimental physics ki portion ase instrument sing sejinaduna takjagani ln gi mock test amasung physics ki chapter wise test ki kudong saba su pizari kudong saba singasi lowinaba spectrum physics the lengthen birau natraga contact number 70056763441 asida pau phobirau.
Gear up for the future with Quantum University. Write your success story with our new age programs that shall be amongst the top 3 most rewarding careers in India and across the globe in the next decade. One of the reasons why Quantum is a leading private university in India is these world-class partnerships which makes it stand out among the rest.
Welcome back after the break. To go further with, Manipur University Council DESM has drawn the attention of the concerned authorities to book and punish befittingly those who are involved in the mismanagements and the deteriorations of the Manipur University, which is the highest seats of learning of the state. The statement was made today by the Manipur University Council DESM Secretary General Santosh Khaidem during a press meet held at the Manipur University in connections with the examination held for the pre-PhD course of Education Department of Manipur University. Speaking to the media person, Santosh Khaidem further stated that after noticing some irregularities in declaring the results of the entrance examinations of the pre-PhD course for Manipur University's Education Department, where 21 students were declared successful after earlier announcements of the results, wherein 10 students passed the examination. Accordingly, the students' groups had submitted some applications to the concerned authorities, following which re-examination was conducted on 14th of this month. After forming a 3-member inquiry committee, this is a clear sign that the gross violations and the nepotism is taking place in the Manipur University. He has thus demanded that the appropriate actions must be taken up against those erring officials of the departments and Manipur universities, and also demanded to reconduct the examinations once again.
Education system sida corrupted to inaba torokpa sigum sida koi gi miyam gi khwaidi yekna mani sum desam gi yekna bani na lawi ana matung tarakpada sigumba corruption atraga education sida lana torokpa sigum se koi gi miyam khangna punishment pibum se koi samdagi thamjari authority na sigumba inquiry committee ke semaka nayam thunaga result ga kana smaina ga tawbira ko simdi yam thagachari gi education department sida khoi di yam naga yadi education se yam lumna logjaba de samna adu smaina ga tawu sidi khoi yam penjade na matung tarak pada top top department natraga section khodimakta education gi lairiba sida corrupted oirakpa singda aide khoi kitang kano pina ba haitare ne example pina ba university authority natraga mari lainaba singna magi chapchaba rules and regulation gi matungina punishment no mayam khangna pi ba se si sama thamjari.
In connections with the International Nurses Day 2024, a one-day state-level CNE was held today at Hall G Caesar Academy of Health Science, Langol. It was jointly organized by the Caesar Academy of Nursing, Nursing Department of Caesar Hospitals and Research Institute Private Limited, and Manipur Nursing Council. Dr. K. Palin Singh, Managing Director, Caesar Hospital and Research Institute, Dr. A. Jamuna Devi, Chairpersons, Manipur Nursing Councils, and Professor G.H. Babita Devi, Principal, Caesar Academy of Nursing, graced the occasion as Chief Guest, Presidents, and Guest of Honor, respectively. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. K. Palin Singh expressed that in health sectors, nurses are the backbones. They are the real lords of the patients. The roles of the nurses in our societies are extremely important. We need both mentally and physically healthy. It is said that health is wealth. Nurses face numerous challenges while doing their duty in the hospitals. He appeals to all the nurses to perform the duty with sacrifice and politeness.
Right dance, nursing profession the right dance. See program to it. Aduga, mayam the Sukanasi. Adugi Mamam that as I get responsibilities. Responsibilities because I think we have to groom ourselves. We have to groom ourselves, and at the same time, mayam the Sukanapa. And many that we said, mayam the Sukanapa articulate of themselves.
The 22nd Foundation Days of the Ethno Heritage Council, Harikon, was held today at the auditorium of Jayan Manipur Dance Academy, DMU campus. W. Navakumar Singh's retired professors, Manipur Universities, Y. Surjit Kumar Kumant, Presidents, Harikon, Bijoy Kakching Tabam's Presidents, Amju, L. Ratan Kumar Singh's advisors, Harikons, and R.K. Tharat Sana Devi, Presidents, WASDEV, graced the graced the occasions as chief guest, presidents and a guest of honor respectively. Prizes of the 11 state levels Kangmin Nase Iramdam quiz competitions held on the 5th May were distributed in the occasions. Addressing the occasion, Vice Sujit Kuman says that the Haricon was set up for the integrity of Manipur 1 decade ago. We should understand the history of Manipur. Manipur has more than 200 years history of its own. The main goals of organizing the state level quiz competition is to teach the history of Manipur to the students, he added.
Ngasi ga thana sahi kungani thoi shure miyam gi siba tawjarpa ngasi me gi tang tara ka taruk numit asi herikon gi aikoi gi mapok kumo numit ni numit asi aikoi mamang gadi aikoi na tongan ba thoru mayam khapsin jaraga mamang gadi kona yamna aikoi miyam ga loena thorum asi pangthok chabani adubu hantakti thokliba aikoi da manipur thoiba tanglu lalja da ba sinnar ko terrorist kanguna landara ko degi koi maitai miyam da aikoi awaba mayuk nabasina maram oraga aikoi da tangai fadana tawda da ba haya batare aikoi gi foundation dsc aikoi iramdam khamina si iramdam quiz program ama khaksina mapung oiba aduga ani shubadana aikoi gi tumchil kulol si aikoi na iramdam sigi nat amadi culture yokhatpada aso pathudang lobiri ba artist oina lebiri ba adugumba koi ozaru bindo bijabani aikoi gi hantaki tumchil gi khodol award asi.
National Dengue Day is observed every year on May 16 to inform people about the dengue disease, which is an epidemic and its prevalence in over 100 countries. Every year, National Dengue Day is observed on May 16 to spread awareness about dengue, which is a viral disease caused by mosquitoes. It is a global epidemic, prevalence in over 100 countries, with close to half of the world's population at the risk of contracting it. Dengue is not a serious deadly disease anymore, thanks to the advancements in medicines and the developments of the antiviral drugs. Medicines have now made the treatments possible, and dengue cure is much more effective. Despite not being a deadly disease anymore, it is still endemic to many countries, with much of the global population still vulnerable to it. Manipur Women's Federation's MWF is released issues today has condoled the demise of the Ahaibams Birendra, who left for his heavily abode on 10 May due to the health issues. The release expressed that late Ahaibams Birendra was one of the founder members of the Manipuri Youth League, who also served as teachers in college, imparting education to the young students of Manipur, and had also served as the directors of the Departments of Arts and Culture, Government of Manipur, during his lifetime. The release stated that the late Ahaibam Birendra was a true patriot who loved his motherland, Manipur, and he also took on the translates Manipuri Puya, China roles into way of warrior. Member presence observed as 2 minutes silence at the MWF office as the Kakwa Naurem Laikai Baroi Makong as a mark of respect to the departed soul. Now let's take another short break again. Keep watching for more updates.
Planning to study outside Manipur? Are you confused about your college or university selection after 12? Manipur Edu Online provide assistance to help you. College or university selection, admission guidance, career counseling. Don't delay. For more details, kindly log into our website www.manipuredu.online, or you can also call us at 7628 960 947.
Welcome back after the break. The Patriot Writers Forum Manipur has announced that Dr. Thiam Suresh Literary Award 2024 will be given to writers Gaikulung Khwairapam. The award was first given since 2023. Gaikulung Khwairapam's resident of Awang Sekmai is a renowned Manipuri writer. The award is donated by the family of the late Dr. Thiam Suresh Singh, who died on May 23rd due to COVID-19. The award carries cash prize of Rs 10,000, souls, citations and a memento. The award will be conferred on May 23rd in a functions held at the Ima Banquets Hall, Kaisampats at 1 p.m. Renowned economists and vocal critics of the Bharatiya Janata Party BJP, Parakala Prabhakar, also the husbands of the BJP leaders and Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, says in an interview with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's party would win 255 Lok Sabha seats, contradictory to their 40-par confidence. The economists also added that almost all dictators end up in the handcuff or coffins when asked about the future of the BJP in case they perform according to his prediction. During an interview with The Wire, Parakala Prabhakar predicted that the BJP would win between 200 and 220 Lok Sabha seats, whilst the National Democratic Alliance NDA would fall below the majority marks. The Wire's current toppers asked Parakala Prabhakar, if the BJP perform as poorly as you're expecting, what future do you see for Narendra Modi? To this, the economist replies, you know this is a complex question, but if you look around the world history, almost all dictators have ended their reigns either in handcuff or in coffins. Parakala's Prabhakar also stated that he expected to see a non-BJP government forms on June 5, the day after the Lok Sabha elections results would be out. Based on his predictions on several states, Prabhakar says that the BJP will likely lose at least 80 to 95 Lok Sabha seats in the North India. Earlier, Parakala's Prabhakar has also warned against the re-electing Narendra Modi and says that if the BJP comes back to the power after winning in the Lok Sabha 2024 elections, India's map will change. Parakala's Prabhakar will also warn that if PM Modi is re-elected in the 2024 Lok Sabha polls, situations like Ladakh's Manipur will arise in the entire country.
I just saw, I think yesterday, the Home Minister Shaw had said that they had already reached the 272 mark or 270. And, out of 379, if they say that they have already reached 270, he's talking about a strike rate of about 72 to 73%. I think it's impossible. My overall feeling, Karan, which I've been saying it for quite some time, as you know, is that, at the end of the day, after all the phases are complete, I think the BJP will be somewhere around 220 and 230. That's my feeling. NDA partners, I think, will be somewhere around 35 to 42, 43. The highway. It is the BJP's organization and the Sangh Parivar and the RSS which will have to come and carry the can to clean up.
The Election Commission of India today reveals that the cumulative voters turnout across the first 4 phases of the Lok Sabha elections stood at approximately 66.95%. In a statement, the ECI disclosed that around 451 million individuals have cast their votes during this initial phase of the ongoing general elections. The Lok Sabha elections, spanning 7 phases from April 19 to June 1st, witnessed a substantial voter participation rate. The first phase, conducted on the April 19, recorded a turnout of 66.14%, followed by 66.71% in the second phase on April 26, 65.68% in the third phase on May 7th, and 67.25% in the fourth phase on May 13. To encourage greater voters' engagement, the ECIs undertook various initiatives aimed at motivating citizens to exercise their franchise. Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar, alongside Election Commissioners Gyanesh Kumar and Sukhbir Singh Sandhu, instructed the chief elections officers of the states conducting polls in the upcoming phases to ensure the timely distributions of the voter information slips and to enhance outreach efforts. Emphasizing the importance of collaborations in voters' awareness programs, Kumar highlighted the proactive involvement of institutions, influencers and celebrities in promoting voter participation. Telecom service providers such as Bharat Sansar Nigam Limited, Bharti Airtel Limited, Jio Telecommunications and Vodafone's Idea Limited have been engaged in reaching out to the mobile users through various channels including SMS calls, RCS messagings and WhatsApp alerts, urging them to vote. The Enforcement Directorate has informed the Supreme Court that the Aam Aadmi Party AAP will be designated as a co-accused in ongoing money laundering investigation related to the Delhi excise policy case. These developments comes against the backdrops of a broader legal context involving allegations of the financial irregularities and illegal practices in the implementations of the Delhi excise policy. The Delhi excise policies case has been under scrutiny for some time, surrounding Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party AAP. Kejriwal's petitions challenging his arrest by the ED is set for its final hearing in the Supreme Court on Thursday. The court granted him interim bail until June 1, with a bench comprising Justice Sanjeev Khanna and Dipankar Datta settled to preside over the proceedings. The legal turmoils for Kejriwal began on March 21 when he was arrested in connections with money laundering cases related to now defunct excise policy. Union Home Minister Amit Shah expressed his view on the bail, calling it a special treatment and emphasizing that the judgment was not routine. The interim bail was granted due to the ongoing Lok Sabha elections, overriding ED's objections that campaigning was not a constitutional right. These temporary reprieves allowed Kejriwal to be released before Delhi's voting days on May 25. However, he is required to surrender on June 2 and will return to custody on June 4, coinciding with the day of the counting and results. Adding to Kejriwal's challenges, recent developments have seen Swati Maliwal allegedly assaulted as the chief minister residence, further complicating matters for AAP leaders and his administrations. Upon improvements in the law and order situations in the Bali district, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today in Imphal East, Imphal West and Tawal districts. In Kasing district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. However, in Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Traffic is seen as usual on the roads. Shops and markets remain open. People were seen purchasing essential items during the curfew relaxations. For ELITETV news channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channels or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wrap up, the headlines once again. Now, numbers of Myanmarese refugees in Kamjong will increase to 10,000 from 5,000 if proper survey conducted, says Asang Kasar. Four cadres of KCP PWG arrested, several arms and ammunition recovered. Ten individuals arrested in connections with the abduction of two youths, where one succumbed to injuries. Civil society organization term ICJ's recent statements on the immigrants' deportations illogical. Heavy gunfights between MPA and KNB took place this early morning at Taret Turel's Mapan near boundary 1 KNAB deaths, 1 AK-56 rifle recovered. And curfew relaxed in Infal East, West and Tawal district till 10 p.m, Fukaksin district till 8 p.m. In Bisnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Well, that's all for today's episode. Thanks for your time and have a good night.